Good morning and welcome to Management Information Systems Business 325 Spring 2021. My name is Erastus. You can call me Erastus, you can call me Karanja, you can call me Dr. Karanja, you can call me Professor K, whichever works for you. I will be your instructor for this class. Welcome to CUNY SPS. I hope you had a good break and that you're ready to hit the ground running. We hope that you and your family are doing well and that you are continuing to observe the CDC guidelines, washing your hands, wearing a mask, and social distancing where possible. And hopefully, very soon, this thing will be behind us. The vaccines are out, so we are hoping that that will make life a little bit more bearable. So this video should last probably around 15 minutes or so, and it's basically to walk you through the course, give you a bird's eye view of what is expected of you and what is expected of me, and also what we need to do so that we can be successful. So once you log on, this will be the landing page. We'll have the announcements. Any new announcements will be posted on this page, and most of them will be emailed to you. So I give you some suggestion here that you might need probably 7 hours for this course. Some of you might need less, some of you might need more, but this is kind of to give you an idea as you plan your other daily activities. The introduction video is from down here, and probably that's where you found that. So as we progress, you'll see this section being populated. After announcements, we have the contact and the instructor information, and again, that's my name. The email address, this is one of the best ways to get to me, or the phone. The phone number here is actually for students, so you can text me, you can call on this number, and these two methods will be the best for us to communicate. I do have office hours, and we'll do the office hours and Blackboard Collaborate, or sometimes by appointment. And what I can ask you to do is, in case you want to meet, you can just send me a text or call me, and then we can schedule a meeting, and then we can see how we can do that. So most of our meetings will be done through the phone or through Blackboard Collaborate or through Zoom or WebEx. We are required to hold several office hours per week, hours of office hours, and the best way is for you to let me know what time you're available, and then we can meet. Also, if you're working on an assignment and something is not going right, you're free to text me or call me, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to you. A little bit about my background here. So that's a little bit about me. Once we leave there, we go to syllabus, and we have the course information also. So this is the syllabus for this course. And if you click there, this page opens the syllabus. Again, my information, contact information, a little bit about the course description, and we're trying to see how businesses use information systems to create business value. So we are going to be talking about that throughout this semester. Okay, some of learning outcomes here, and this is how you're going to be graded. So we have voice threads, kind of like discussion, and then we have midterm paper and final paper, and there's more information in Blackboard that I'll mention a little bit. So that adds up. This is your grading scale, and this is the cost textbook that you're required to have. So this is what you call a zero cost course. So that means that you're not technically buying a book. So if you click on this link, it will take you to the course page, and you're going to be able to gain access to the course. The best thing is if you can download, keep the PDF with you, it's going to be easier. Now, as we progress through the semester, you're going to be directed to the page or the section or the chapter of the book that you should be reading before an assignment. So if you have a PDF, that will come in handy. Other required materials is make sure you have a computer that has reliable internet, a web browser, Adobe Acrobat Reader, because some of the files will be available in a PDF format and you need to be able to open them. Some of the assignments require you to do a little bit of typing here using Word, some presentation PowerPoint towards the end. So make sure you have that. And of course, you need to have a webcam and a microphone, because when you talk about the VoiceThread, these VoiceThread assignments, they're going to require you to be recording, kind of like what I'm now doing here. So of course, minus the webcam. So that's what you need to have for that. In terms of assignments, let's try to make sure that we are submitting assignments on time. And then this gives you kind of like the readings and the assignments, the midterm, all the way down like that. So there's a breakdown of all the semester work by week. So this is also the same way. It's based on Blackboard, and I'll show you that in a minute. So as we progress, you'll see the assignments moving all the way down like that per week. Now, most of the assignments, I think they're due on Monday. So I will encourage you or advise you to make sure that you're not waiting until Monday to work on your assignment. So maybe you should set a time by maybe Saturday afternoon. Make sure you've done with all your assignments, because if you're working on an assignment on Monday morning and you run into problems and you're trying to get assistant, sometimes I might not be able to get back to you outright. But if you give me a little bit more wiggle room, and also you create a little bit more wiggle room for yourself, then you'll minimize the risk of missing the deadline. So let's make sure that we do that. A few information here about the academic calendar. If you click on this link, it will take you to that page, and then a few information about accommodation. If you need any help, any more extra time on assignment, let us know that. Information on academic integrity and some of the student support services is also available through here. And this information is also available through the Blackboard. So that is part of that. Program learning outcomes, you can go through that on this section here. So we found that through the contacts and instructor info. So far we have looked at the announcements, we have looked at the contacts, all the instructors information, and the syllabus. Now we're going to be looking at what you call the weekly folders, and this is how the assignments are going to be organized. So every week you'll have a link that shows you week 1, week 2, week 3, and the date for that week. So these dates are based on calendar. So if you look at this calendar here, we have January 29th, which is a Friday, which is the day that we start. And then you can see we are running from 29th to the 7th, which will be February 7th right here. So we started somewhere over here, and then we have here, and then the next week 2 starts from the 8th to the 14th, and then the next one starts from the 16th to 21st. I think there's a President's Day here, something like that, and on like that. So by clicking inside each folder, you'll find a breakdown of what is expected of you for that particular week. So for week 1, you have the requirements. So submit the Blackboard link, 2 paragraphs Word document, blah, blah, blah. So watch this video here. That's going to introduce you to how to go about working on VoiceThread, which is one of the tools that you're going to be working on. Okay, of course, once you read this, and then this is how you're going to, you're going to be adding what you call cross captioning in VoiceThread, just in case somebody has a visual disability or they can clearly hear because of the accent. Sometimes you want to make sure that you can at least read, so you want to make sure that our videos have that. And then after that, you're going to introduce yourself so that you can know who you are, and at least answer as many of these questions as possible. And then you have a 5-minute university upload. So there's a video that you're going to watch, kind of like a funny video kind of, and then you're going to create a Word document and comment on that video. So the videos for this class are actually available through this link here. Let's see where the class videos, course videos right here. So if you click on the course videos, you're going to see all the videos. So this is the first video that you're going to be watching. So the 5-minute university. So you watch this video and then you create a comment on a Word document, and then you'll go ahead and upload that. So these are all the videos for the class, and every week you'll be told to watch a certain video. So you just come in here and you pick the video that you're going to watch, and on like that. So that's on the weekly folders for week 1. Okay, so they talk about creating a VoiceThread. So that's going to be the assignment down here. introducing yourself through VoiceThread. And then you have to create what they're calling an avatar, a small picture of yourself. That's kind of something like this up here. Okay, so you can just get a picture of yourself and then you can upload it through your VoiceThread or also for your Blackboard, so it'll be visible. So those are going to be the assignments for week 1. And then once you're done with that, you'll come back to week folders. Then you have week 2, and for now week 2 is not available, but by the time the class starts, it's going to be available. And you watch this, walks you through what you should be doing for week 2, and then you read this link, watch this video, and then the assignment will be commenting on a VoiceThread. So you read the instructions here, you're watching a video on Porter's 5 competitive forces model, and then you'll go ahead and comment on it. We also start working on the midterm paper, so we give you some instructions right here, but more detailed information is actually available through this link. So this is the midterm project, and if you come in here, we have all this information. So kind of they'll be available as we progress. So for now they are not available, but I can see them. So you have the topic, you're going to choose a topic, and then you submit the topic, and then I approve the topic, and then we start making the requirements. You give me an outline of the paper, and on like that. And then the same thing when it comes to the final project, we're going to do the same thing. So the final project will actually be based on the midterm paper. So it's kind of like a continuation of that, and we'll provide more information as we move on. So you have the course videos, midterm project, and then the final project. We also have the discussion. So general class questions, you can just post them right here. In case you need to ask a question that is not personal, you can first post it here, and I'll give your colleagues some time to answer it. If they can't, then I'll come back and probably answer it. And then also if you have some critics, concern, and comments, so just post them here. We're trying to make this as useful and productive as possible, the class. So if there's some ideas that you have that you think might make the class more productive and more valuable to you, let us know now. Don't wait until the end of the semester. You can if you want, and then put in the reviews in the student evaluation. Sometimes that might be a little bit too late. So if you want to gain more value from a class, let us know. And then current chapter reading. So in case there's something that you want to comment on the current, we can do that. So this is another way that you'll be able to communicate with me, and I encourage you to do that. Okay, so you can check my grades here for the meetings, the collaborate. That's where we're going to be meeting. So anytime that I have a class session, or anytime that we decide that we can have a class session or meeting, office hours, or one-on-one, we'll meet through at least Blackboard Collaborate. We can also meet through Zoom or WhatsApp or any other platform, as long as we agree on that. So that kind of gives you like a bird's eye view. We have other information down here. If you want to get services for students, you have all these links down here. Academic integrity, writing help, program contacts, all the resources, financial information. Okay, in case you need that. Short-term financial assistance. I know some people are going through some struggles, and we have some of this information that might be of value to you or your colleagues. And then we have CUNY SPS help desk in case you need help with the computers and things like that, software. So we have all these resources right here. So the first week is make sure you go through the syllabus, go through the course, familiarize yourself. Let me know if you have any issues, and then introduce yourself. And hopefully by the second week we'll be all set and we'll hit the ground running. So for now, I'll stop there. I wish you all the best, and please keep in touch.